Has this ever happened to you? Oh crap! Don't cry, little man. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Check it out. This is our little Canon T3i, and I use this to shoot everything on my YouTube channel. And like probably many of you out there, I dropped it the other day and it cracked the little LCD screen. Yeah, what a shame. The good news is it's not very hard to fix it. So we're just gonna take our time here, spin this little guy around, take these two screws out. I'm hoping you guys can see that. It's on the side here. There's two more little screws. And they're really hard to see, so you gotta look close for these little boogers. And we should be able to pop this back off. There we go. And that exposes the goods here. I've got our replacement part right here, and you can see what it is in comparison. So this is definitely what we're after here for the connector. I think I'm zoomed in far enough to see this. To take the ribbon out, you flip this guy up right here. You just got to get your thumbnail under there and flip that little piece of plastic up, and the ribbon slides right out. To install, it's just the exact opposite. You just push the ribbon in all the way and then flip that little plastic clip down. Then there's a couple more little screws right here that hold our back plate in. We got two more screws here right next to the ones we took out right at the beginning. Now this should be free and clear. We should also be able to lift this assembly out. So we're going to keep that in the same orientation that it was. We're going to be very mindful of how everything is going together here. Then we're going to separate our LCD from the back plate. There's some adhesive on here, and that's what I'm fighting with just a little bit, trying to get it to loosen up. Trying not to crack our PC boards, you know. Ooh, yeah. There we are. Again, we want to be careful not to mess up the orientation here. Okay, we've got our new screen here, and it's going to go in this orientation. And we're going to squeeze it on there. Insert the ribbon. There we go. That little guy flips up. Okay, so assembly is just opposite of tear down. Squeeze all these little guys in. Make sure you push these tabs here forward. There we go. Then we'll get this little assembly in. And you want to make sure that this piece hasn't twisted 90 degrees on you, because it can. Your screws won't line up if you do twist it 90, so keep that in mind. Okay, so the first ones I'm going to put in are these little guys in the corners. Then we're going to do these guys next. I can't remember if it's the inner or the outer. Looks like the outer. You want to be sure when you get to the side screws here. These are actually a little smaller screw, so just make note of that. The small ones go into the side. Okay, before we pin it all back together, turn it on for a little test drive here. Hey, 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 check it, check it. And I can see that I left the plastic on here, so I gotta pull this back apart and do it again, but that's how you fix these things. Not very difficult to do. Cost me about $20 in parts, took me about 15 minutes in real time. So that's it for the Canon T3i repair. I hope I never have to make this video again. But I think I just need to be more careful with my cameras in the shop. So hopefully that helped you guys out. Don't let your meatloaf